welcome to Reverend Sam. This video is an intro to a throwback video. The throwback video being when I officiated a wedding, how I actually became, I'll tell the story of how I became Reverend Sam, and then traveled to officiate one of my best friends from back home, back in Traverse City, Michigan, his wedding. And the only reason I'm playing this guitar is because I haven't really played guitar in years and years and years and years, but Mishka Shubali loaned me this beautiful Fender Jazzmaster that's actually signed to him from Dick Dale. Dick Dale signed it for him, and he loaned it to me so I could play a little guitar. I mean, I still have my acoustic and everything, but I kind of needed some inspiration to actually start playing again. So this is the inspiration. So here it is. So please ignore that very choppy, non-fluid, very unpracticed warm-up intro there. So anyway, Melissa and I had been invited to go sailing on my friend Scott's boat, and so we were sailing and partying pretty hard and having a really good time on a 40-foot sailboat. And I don't know, sometime around 10 o'clock at night, we had just finished eating, and I was absolutely annihilated drunk. I got a phone call from Rex Rector back home. Rex Rector was one of my closest friends for years and years and years. He was even the best man at me and Melissa's wedding. So he called me, and the first question, I hadn't talked to Rex in a couple of years, because you know how that's how friendship as adults who live on the other side of the country, that's kind of how it works. But anyway, he called me up, and the first thing he asked is, you don't happen to be an ordained minister, are you? I thought that was a bit of an odd question. And then he explained that he was wanting to get married. Rex is in his mid-40s, and it's his first wedding, so I figure he probably had thought a good long hard time on it. Thought good and long on it. And I told him, or he told me, that they were planning to have the wedding in Northern California, right on the coast, like 10 miles from the Oregon border. So I, of course, and it was also going to be like 2 months from the time we were sailing. So I just flat out said, hey man, I'll become an ordained minister, so I can officiate your wedding. I'll ride my motorcycle up there and I'll marry you. And that's what we did. I invited a couple of friends of mine, Dino and Jones, and Melissa jumped on the back, and we rode motorcycles for 9 days up the coast. I was like 4 days up the coast, and then a couple days there, and then like 3 days back, something like that. But just kind of partied and had a really good time, and riding the Highway 1, the coastal highway in California, and then up into Oregon, and explored a little bit of Oregon, and then headed back via Nevada, and had just an absolutely wonderful time helping a friend of mine get married. I, of course, took it as seriously as I could, as you will see from the 5-minute video. It took about 5 minutes to marry them. I had found some like Viking vows, and then kind of modified them for them, and then actually threw in a a commercial, a shout out, a plug, if you will, for the TT Roadhouse. Big thanks to Mishka for loaning me this beautiful guitar and this beautiful old Alamo tube amp, so that I can get back into playing a little bit of guitar. And I hope everybody really enjoys the video. Have a laugh. Enjoy it. I mean, it's a wedding. It should be fun. And we made sure it was fun. So check it out. Enjoy it. Subscribe, rate, thumbs up, likes, share, all that good stuff. As I said before Melissa blew it with the camera, dearly beloved friends and definitely family, we're here in the great Redwood forest to marry this youngish couple. And we're just gonna jump right into it, because speeches aren't what's important. You guys want to be married, and that's what we're here to do. So I got some vows for you, and this is some straight up Viking shit that I found via Google.
All right.
Once I figure out how to. All right. So we're gonna start with you, Brook. Brook, repeat after me. I vow you the first cut of my meat, the first sip of my wine.
I vow you the first cut of my meat, the first sip of my wine.
From this day it shall be only your name I cry out in the night.
From this day it shall only be your name that I cry out in the night.
And into your eyes that I smile each morning.
And into your eyes that I smile each morning.
I shall be your shield for your back as you are for mine.
I shall be your shield for your back as you are for mine.
No shall not a grievous word shall be spoken about us.
Not a grievous word shall be spoken about us.
For our marriage is sacred between us, and no stranger shall hear my grievance.
For our marriage is sacred, and
no stranger shall hear our grievance. Above and beyond this, I will cherish and honor you through this life and into the next.
Above and beyond this, I will cherish you, and from within this life and on to the next. How'd I do? Pretty close.
All right, it's your turn. I vow you the first cut of my meat and the first sip of my wine.
I vow you the first cut of my meat and first sip of my wine.
I'm glad you started looking at her instead of me. This is California, and that could be legal.
It could be weird.
For this day it shall only be your name I cry out in the night.
For this day it shall be only your name I cry out in the night.
And into your eyes that I smile each morning.
And into your eyes I smile each morning.
I shall be a shield for your back as you are for mine.
I shall be a shield for your back as you are for mine.
No grievous word shall be spoken about us.
No grievous word shall be spoken about us.
For our marriage is sacred between us, and no stranger shall hear my grievance.
For our marriage is sacred between us, and no stranger shall hear our grievance. Right?
No, very good, very good. Above and beyond this, I shall cherish and honor you through this life and into the next.
Above and beyond this, I shall cherish you into the night. So I missed some of it.
In this life and on to the next.
In this life and on to the next.
Yeah.
Okay, but by the power vested in me by the state of California and the TT Roadhouse at 68th Street and Thomas in South Scottsdale, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yay! Yay! to drink out of a ram horn now? I just inhaled.